Good morning, Internet, and welcome back to the deadly Dreamland. We are just about ready to get this started. We've got dupes running on wheels. We sent a bit of water through. I've got the pump turned off right now, waiting for the tepidizer. You're below 0.1. Yeah, so that is already, they've already run on it enough to get it up to just above -1, which is where I want it. Alright. Pardon me while I pause and start and pause and start. Gas-wise, this is already cleaned out just from that dupe running on it. Perfect, now we just gotta wait for all this hydrogen to make it through the system. I know, a lot of confusing gas piping, I just wanted to get it started first. Okay, since we're not running the tepidizer, we can pump you out. Pressure in there is pretty low. Alright, while that's happening, let's immediately deconstruct these, because these are pointless. Yeah, these guys run on this one occasionally, doesn't matter. Because right now, these two run to these bottom generators, and they are prioritized to not get hydrogen until the top ones are completely full. So these are the guys running the pump and the filter. Alright, that's down to micrograms. That's pumping out nicely. Okay. So let's do a quick overview of this monstrosity of piping. This piping is going to grab any heat generated by the electrolyzers, comes over here, bridges down, then runs this S loop through the water to exchange any heat that it might have. So over here it's at 20 and then it's at negative whatever. Then this bridge prioritizes the electrolyzer generators. It then comes down and does the filter pump generators. And then once this whole big pipe is fully backed up, will it start filling up this room. The oxygen, which is also coming out slightly warm, then comes over and takes up the gap in between to exchange a little bit of heat with the water to keep it all above freezing so I don't have to run the tepidizer. My goal is this will keep the tepidizer from turning on. And once we get some hydrogen stored up, we can then start to disable the gerbil wheels, and we will be good. And then by pumping all this oxygen in, it will get this up to 2 kilograms of pressure, which will stop the polluted dirt from outgassing. Oop, that's a vacuum. We can turn you off, deconstruct you. Alright, we've got hydrogen backed up. We can deconstruct this one. Now the electrolyzer is self-sustaining. And really this produces enough power that we could have tossed another generator on here to run the pump and the filter, but since I knew that I needed a tepidizer, having excess backup hydrogen makes that work. Yeah. And the oxygen is already nice and backed up. Perfect. Look at how nice and clean the oxygen is getting. And there's like a layer of water up there that'll be... Actually, it stops it from outgassing. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, let's dig you. I want to get to this comfy bed. That is the next goal. Comfy bed equals clean bathroom water. How's my research coming? Yeah, still going. So yeah, this is now running. Perfect. Temperature-wise, this is all stupid cold up there, but as long as it's cold above 0, then I'm happy. So this pipe is doing the same thing. It's taking any bit of heat left over in those generators and sucking it up so that I don't run into broken pipes over here. And then this radiant pipe does the same thing. Keep all of this stuff cool since cobalt overheats at 75. Alright, and now we have hydrogen down there. I'm going to deconstruct one gerbil wheel. I'll leave the other one as a backup. Yeah, it's gold. And all this stuff will eventually freeze and fall in there. I'm going to have to figure out how to get that salt, brine, whatever out of there. Oh, you just went dormant? Damn it. Just get all this set up and it goes dormant. That's the way it goes sometimes. How are we looking on germs? This is all nice and clean. This is full of food poisoning germs, but we're going to work on that. Once that's full, I can put in another water tank with that clean water. In fact, let's work on that piping right now since I'm thinking about it. So that will just come down there. I mean, this is not a bad place for a water tank, it's just everything is here. Alright, let me queue that up. We'll put in a water tank right here, and then we'll be good. And try and keep the germy water out of the new tank. We'll see how well that goes. Oh, that plug slug escaped. How are you doing on hydrogen? Hydrogen's backing up nicely. This just occasionally turns on. Yeah, it's all good. Alright, research is done. What are we going for? Don't need ranches yet. I do want to get there. Oh, germ sensor. Germ sensor's down here. Because I'm going to go up and get that plastic, so I need the germ sensor. I don't know why I put that block there. That's not where that block goes. But there should be enough water to run this until this turns back on. So this option coming out at 1 and 2. Perfect. Perfect. We need food. That's what we're back to. Food, the bog jellies are growing. These guys are body temperature. They need to be up to 15. Okay, well if that's the case, I can slowly start to turn this up. Problem is getting this up to 15 is a lot of power. What do the bog jellies go down to? Go down to 10. that? I don't know. So let's swap these over to bog jellies as they become too cold. Yep, that's set to priority 7. So hopefully they'll build this. Close. Almost. Alright, I need to get that polluted water out of there. Disable you, and then this one, they should suck the polluted water out with. Alright, and then these are all nice and full. Alright, let's crank this up. Let's just say 10. That's what we want everything to get up to. 10 isn't warm, but 10 will be warm enough to keep the bog jellies growing. Alright. Enable. Nope, cancel. I canceled. Oh, that's my next research. Like, I spent all that time getting a metronics engineer and I haven't researched shipping yet. That will be next. That way I can put in an auto sweeper over here and this will automatically feed itself. Alright, you've got some hydrogen. This thing should be, cooking along nicely. I mean, tempetizers do a good job of warming stuff up fast. Now we just need these guys to build the pipe. And we're not quite holding steady on food yet, but we're getting there. And this is a mess hall. Oh, because I'm missing I think a recreational building. Let's get rid of those, because now the air is clean. Yeah, I mean, look at that. There's still some polluted oxygen around, but not nearly as much. Oh yeah. So I'm not quite producing enough hydrogen to keep that going, which is kind of why I left that generator in. Once I can get up to solar, this won't be an issue. And really, running the tempetizer that much takes a lot of power. Oh, I left some metal in there. Damn. Alright. I forgot to sweep. Reduce that to priority 6. Okay, and now we have some water. Now, occasionally they'll run on it. It's going to be a long time before I have any excess hydrogen. Okay, that's done. Next, let's do bathrooms. I tend to put them lower, but I think in this case I will put it up higher. I'm just having to think about we've already got the filter over here, so I don't need to refilter for the bathroom if I just tap into this system. So if I just clean the polluted water and dump it into this tank clean, it will all be fine. So if that's the case, then let's just plan Bathroom right here. Because the clean room can be over here. The clean room can be anywhere. Damn, that was close. Yeah, I mean, other than this being cold, there's no reason why I can't put the clean room right in here. Alright, and now there was some polluted, food poisoning that came in from over here, but that should just dissipate naturally. Especially as we keep pumping in nice, clean water. And look, everything has now stopped outgassing. We're up to almost 2 kilos everywhere. I'm glad I focused on getting that done early. Look, it's almost warm in that corner. Alright, let's go get this plastic. And we'll mop up all of that, trying to keep hypothermia down if I can. I'll probably do the fire pole too. That'll help with move speed up and down through here. Oh, there's actually algae here. Another source of oxygen. I don't think they had algae on the starting map before. Maybe it was just so far away you never see it. No, I want to mop this stuff up. Oh, you're already set to move up there. Perfect. And rummage. I don't think... Yeah, there's still nothing to inspect on these. Did I not... Did that not drop any plastic? That's really annoying. Like, it's a full-on comfy bed. I should be able to deconstruct a comfy bed for material. Wonder if that's a bug or if that's intentional. Why tease me with the comfy bed if I can't use that plastic for something? Maybe you can put on the snazzy suit. Oh, there's another one over here. Where's my cook? Nicola. Everyone likes a snazzy dressed cook. Who's trapped? Oh, because I disconnected the clock. It's really annoying that that didn't drop any plastic. Ah, well, it is what it is. Let's extend. This gas pipe will be for the left side of the map. I'll keep everything all nice and pressurized. And then we'll do the same thing with that other pipe as we bring it up. All right, we'll let them dig and we'll get on to the bathrooms. Welcome back. I've got the bathroom queued up and I thought I'd go a different direction with the cleaning room. So I remember back when I first started playing this game and didn't have any of the mods running, which let me get that early plastic, there are ways of running a clean room without a germ sensor. It's just harder and more annoying and doesn't always work perfectly, but it basically looks like this, and I haven't tried it in a while. Because they added the automation signals to the tanks, I think it actually works better now. So once we get this queued up, all right, now I can research the AND gate, which is what I need for this. It's the memory toggle. Don't think I need those. I think I just need the AND gate. So the idea is you basically wait for one side to fill up. Once it's been full for a long enough period of time, you then use a clock sensor to let it empty again. Basically, in a chlorine room, is it about a third of a cycle for food poisoning germs to die off. The trick is you got to hold the germy water in there, and if it's just in pipes and it doesn't get clean, it has to sit in one of these tanks. So by using the looping effect, that helps get the germs that are in the pipes, and then using a timer and an AND gate, we should be able to say once this tank is a certain percent full, then you can turn it on. How are we doing on hydrogen? Oh, look at that. No, we're good. If all that's full of hydrogen, that means this whole water is up to nearly 10 degrees. I might even pump that up to 12. Yeah, this worked out great. And we'll just put in a airflow tile just to let stuff out of there. I don't think I needed those blocks. All right, let's get the bathroom prioritized, and then we'll look at the clean room. They are just about done. It's been definitely a slow process. I'm still running low on dirt. Actually, I can probably just hook up this pipe. That way, if they do use these bathrooms, I don't care if it goes in here. Because I actually want these tanks to have dirty water in it. And we've got that too. That's gone dormant. You done analyzed? Yes. You turn on another 8 cycles. Alright, and the bathrooms are done. Nice. Deconstruct at an 8. Let's get those outhouses out of here. Right now I'm just waiting on research. So getting these taken out will be good. It'll save me some dirt. Okay. Let's get rid of that. That. And bathrooms have water. Bathrooms look like a bathroom. You are still a mess hall. I should take care of that. And no, don't have the research yet. Meantime, we need a pump. Might have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that. This is gonna look weird. I'm gonna have a lot of doors right here. Door, door, door. That way they can get through. automation to a switch so I can open that one. Basically, I just want to pump this down into a vacuum and then either gas in some chlorine from over here or drop in some bleach stone. But I need the other automation stuff first. Okay, they don't need to run on this anymore. Let's disable you. Because that battery is full. We're backing up hydrogen all the way. This worked out much better than I expected. Like, I really thought that tepidizer would eat all my hydrogen. But no, it's up to 11, 14 degrees in there. That's perfect. Yep, and then those will just keep rotating. Ah, that's a problem. Because of that output, it is confused. And I want it to go into both tanks. And I don't want to prioritize, I want it to be 50-50. And now we have a crate haul. Alright, as soon as the research is done, we'll come back and show you how this works. I'll bring you back in right now. I'm seriously considering the next dupe, and I think the dedicated cook. Right now I've got somebody who is cooking, but I don't actually want them to be the dedicated cook. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I need one more bed. Bed. Priorities. Mima is the cook. Nicola can go do everything else. You actually enjoy cooking. And we need more farming. Yeah, you're researching and digging, which means you definitely need that. Definitely don't need the work in progress skills. I don't think I ever need plumbing. Do astronomy. Critter ranching I definitely need to get up to. And masterworks. Alright, this is just about done. We're waiting on that last bit of research. And then I have the pipe going in to bring this dirty polluted water over. And then we'll dig over here and get some bleach stone. And we'll use this little system to pump it all in. A lot of this is just going to go away. And these batteries are just charging this up. So once I turn on the pumps, they'll keep working. Come on, research. Must have been waiting for them to flip dirt. Gotta be close. Oh yeah, another 14. Alright, we'll bring it back in 14 research time, whatever that is. So a bit more than 15 research bits later, we're about ready to pump this out. I've got these doors locked. Turn on the gas pump. Okay, good. There is enough water there that can pump out. Why have food poisoning in all my water? Oh yeah, they're still just making all this covered and everything. This is what we're working on. So right now I'm pumping up this polluted water up into here. The way this works is this tank can now say if it's more than 75%, send a red signal into a NOT gate, making it a green signal. If it's below 50, stop. So that means that both of these tanks have to be full, and this tank more than 3/4 full before this liquid valve can turn on. And then this is set to 1/3 of a cycle. That's as long as it will ever open, because it takes about 2/3 of a cycle to clean polluted water. And then this one's set to the other side. So they will flip back and forth, run for 1/3 of a cycle to empty out some clean water if there is enough. And it takes a bit of fine tuning, and you need the tanks to be kind of full before you can use a system like this without a germ sensor. But it does work once you get it set up. Right now we're just waiting for this to pump all the air out. Then I'll go dig up some bleach stone, dump it in here. I can't even set it yet. Ooh, we got new printables. Who do we got? I'll just grab another oxyfern seed. At some point I'll plant him down at the bottom with some pips. Once I get some pips. You should be becoming active in about 4 cycles. So we used up most of the water down here. But we've got ice and other stuff coming up. And we're about to start refilling it. Alright, we'll let that pump out, and then we'll be back. Just about down to a vacuum. This should all be evaporating out. Always takes longer than you want it to. Now we close that door. This is now locked in as a vacuum. Dig up the bleach stone. You, consumable ore, bleach stone, 9. Let people through those doors. Ooh, we got a new printable. Sure. Okay. And I believe that is all the bleach stone. Yes. Perfect. Lock that door. Start this one pumping. And so eventually this chlorine will come out of here. This filter will filter it out. Sends it into here. I mean, that's already more than enough. Now we got some water in there. But now this... we're going to start dumping. Oh, I let some in. That's my bad. I forgot to leave these off until I had this going. That's alright, we're just going to burn that off. We'll get some food poisoning up in through here. It's not much. Yeah, that's already clean. Because this has some random water going through it, that will take slightly longer to clean. But that's the whole point of these rotating pipes, is they do that cleaning for you. That way they don't get stuck in a pipe and stay there. You see each packet that comes through is slightly smaller. So right now you would be on, but this other tank doesn't have enough in it yet. These 3 tanks are full, so they're not going to rotate, but they're all nice and clean. So I can probably set this up to 40. Ideally you do this with 3 sets of tanks and 3 valves. And you can see it kind of bounces around, so I can't keep scrolling. But you see how each packet of water has slightly less irrigation. Oh, because you don't go all the way down to the bottom. Okay, let's put in... let's move that. Hold on while I rejigger some things. Alright, that's all being moved around. This is all being deconstructed. We've got the bleach stone taken out of there. Actually, you I want to leave in this automation wire. Because I want to keep this door closed until I can build over it and build out of the way. Actually, I can just tell people not to go through it, but best to be safe. Oh, the water's flowing. So now the water is coming out of here. And so it's sending nice, clean water, even though this one has polluted or germs. By the time it gets to here, it's already clean. So the other way you do this is with 3 tanks and a valve that turns off the liquid on the way in and then turns it off. Turns it, yeah, It's complicated. Requires a lot of valving, a lot of automation, but you can clean water without a germ sensor. You just have to use a clock sensor to stop it in the tanks for a while. As long as this first tank stays at a limited amount, then by the time it gets through the other two, it's already clean. How's this water doing? Yeah, this water's clean. This polluted water's clean. We are all good. And you are now going off again. So the next thing I have to worry about is how do I clean that out? And looking at the time, I am way over. So there you go, a way of cleaning water without a germ sensor because my comfy bed did not give me any plastic, which is sad. And we are getting up towards space. So I think we'll start digging up that way in the next episode. Food is taken care of. We have our dedicated cook. Now we just got to get dirt to get the research complete. Thank you very much for watching. The beginning of the swamp base always takes a lot more than the regular, but once you get to this point, we are now good to go. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.